Local companies are turning this sad day into something positive, and live coverage of the Cubs in San Juan and the Sox at the Cell. I'm Marianne Childers.
And I'm Derek Blakely. Join us for those stories and much more today at 4:30.
Only on CBS 2 News.
Craig T. Nelson returns in The District season premiere, CBS September 27th.
What about the bus stations? Have you shown Sarah's picture around the bus stations?
One of the first places we looked. We're checking every departure point from Oakdale, including the airports. We're also checking CD stores, video arcades, malls, places a 15-year-old girl might go. Now, if you can think of any other places Sarah might like to hang out, you will please let us know.
Faith and patience is what you need right now.
I wouldn't be in this situation if it weren't for Bonnie.
Look, Bonnie may be impulsive, but she's not a fool. She never risked the legal consequences of hiding Sarah, no matter how much she loves her.
She disapproves of me being Sarah's father. She'll do anything she can to keep her as far away from me as possible, and you're probably helping her.
There's no conspiracy at work here, Marshall. Sarah probably ran away because her life is about to change drastically, and she's scared.
Yeah, well, she's not the only one.
Look, Hal will find her, and until then, just be grateful that she knows the streets. Her chances of survival are better than most runaways.
I'm gonna check to see if there's any news.
Bonnie, it's your mother. Pick up if you're there. I need to talk to you right away. Call me on my cell. I'm at the police station with Marshall. If you know where Sarah is, you have to come forward. This is important.
You don't want me to hear that?
I don't want you to worry.
Bonnie, are you gonna get in trouble for letting me stay here?
Me in trouble? I'm a duchess, remember? If anyone gives me any problems, I just say, off with their heads.
May I come in?
Ordinarily that would be a terrific idea, but I am incredibly busy. I have to go now and soak a comb.
Oh, well, while you're doing that, why don't you think about how betrayed your sister's going to feel when she finds out that you have betrayed her? That's right, Polly. Mama knows all about it.
I have proof that Craig was the person who called 911.
Why would he blow the horn on himself, along with his partner?
This is the log of calls to 911 the day that you guys got arrested, and that is the call that got you arrested.
This call is from your cell phone.
Huh.
Rosanna.
Well, you may as well hear this too. Paul and I were not the ones who got you and Craig arrested. Your partner here did it all by himself.
Yeah, why? Doesn't even make sense.
Makes sense to me.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Whirlpool, giving you the power to get more done. Whirlpool, just imagine.
Imagine the duet washer from Whirlpool, grand enough to conquer 16 pairs of jeans, gentle enough to cradle clean a gown, and now available at Lowe's. Select your duet pair and take one home today, or have it delivered tomorrow. That's the Lowe's Appliance Advantage. Just imagine what you can do. Whirlpool.
Crest White Strips, a noticeably wider smile. Couldn't be easier. Crest White Strips, the secret to a wider smile is in the strip, guaranteed.
Trees swaying in the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves.
Bounce introduces Summer Orchard scent. It's orchard freshness for all your fabrics. New Bounce Summer Orchard.
You are 2 years old, and you're surprised that you can pull open those pull-ups like a diaper. You want Pampers Easy Ups. They're like real underwear. Easy Ups, inspired by toddlers, created by Pampers.
Flat, matte hair color? No more. New Nice and Easy has built-in highlights for variations strand to strand. Color you'll love or your money back. Call 1-800-CLAROL for details. New Nice and Easy. Guaranteed, color wonderful.
I love broccoli, peppers, garbanzos.
So why didn't you get any?
I'm worried they'll give me gas.
Ever try Beano? You take it before you eat to help prevent gas.
You take Beano?
Are you kidding? Take Beano before, and there'll be no gas.
Hi, I'm Gordon Elliott for Campbell's.
Hello.
What's a woman of style like you doing having a sandwich for lunch? You need something extraordinary. Campbell's Select in new microwavable bowls. This is New England clam chowder, and look at that.
98% fat-free.
That's real clam broth and steam-shucked clams. Hi, can I help you? Look at that, hey. This is a conversation starter. Yes, we do have that in a size 6. Isn't that a simple pleasure?
Oh, yes.
Make it Campbell's instead.
When it comes to weather, the price is right. Dave Price, that is.
Hundreds of supermodels. One twisted killer.
Our hit and run is now a murder.
CSI Miami, CBS Monday, September 22nd.
I think you called the police because it allowed you to fulfill a particular agenda. Why don't you explain that agenda to all of us, darling?
I don't want to talk about our personal business in front of anybody else, all right? So can we just go home?
No, we cannot go home. Why don't you please explain to everyone why you decided to sabotage your business, betray your partner, frame someone else?
This better not have anything to do with that silver lining thing you were telling me about.
What silver lining thing?
You were so cool, totally unfazed throughout the bust. Didn't you say that the arrest means that you would get off the hook with this adoption thing?
Did you say that?
It was out of context.
Hey, Craig, I'm gonna ask you this just one time. Did you call the cops and rat us out?
Did you? Don't lie to me.
Yes, I am the one who called the cops.
What do you want?
An apology. And you better make it count.
Now, may I come in?
Yeah, might as well. You probably scratched the door until I let you in anyway.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to pretend you're doing me a favor because I know the truth. I know that you are scared to death that I'm going to blow you out of the water about Jennifer.
Okay. What you got on me, Barbara? What did I do that was so awful?
Think Andre.
What about him?
He showed up in this town without €1 in his pocket, and now my friends overseas
Oh,
are
really?
telling
Who
me...
would be your friend? Come on.
Telling me that Jennifer's former beau is single-handedly trying to pull Europe out of its current economic slump. But where, oh where, did he come into so much money?
Don't know. Don't care.
From you, darling,
Really?
that's where.
Why? Why would I give him money?
Because you want Jennifer to hate me. Because you knew that I would be horrified that she'd gotten connected to that piece of Euro trash, and so you paid him to come over here and set me up.
I had no idea I was so clever.
Oh, so clever. just like your father.
I have two parents. Don't underestimate your contribution.
Well, congratulations. Your plan worked. She won't even speak to me.
Yeah, you have only yourself to blame.
Oh, no, you're wrong about that. I have myself, and I have you. Come on now, come on. Admit that you're the one that masterminded this whole mess. Fine. It doesn't matter whether you fess up or not, because you're not going to stop me from telling Jennifer what I know.
What do you know? I mean, really, what do you know? I mean, I know what you think you know. You think that I paid Andre to set you up, but do you have any proof? No? No proof, huh? Because you're bluffing. And I wouldn't go looking for any either, because if you try and flush me out, not only will Jennifer hate you, but she will make sure that Will does, too.
Something's wrong, isn't it?
I could just tell from the sound of my mom's voice that things are pretty tense at the police station. Marshall has a lot of people looking for you.
I don't want to live with him.
I know, and Sarah, I might not be able to change that. But I might be able to make it better.
How?
That's my secret. What I need for you to do is go up to the 3rd floor and do not come down until I come get you. Take books, magazines, whatever you need. Just go upstairs and don't come down, okay?
What if your mom comes and finds me?
Don't worry about my mom. She'll be at the police station for a while. Sarah, things are gonna work out. You might have to live with Marshall, but you don't have to lose me in the process. That's a promise. Okay, now go. Just go.
I know, Isaac, but if you do hear from Bonnie, have her call me immediately. I will. Oh.
Jess, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I think Bonnie has something to do with Sarah's disappearance, but I really don't think you had anything to do with it.
Well, let's not rush to judgment on my daughter.
Jess, I just don't like feeling helpless.
You? Helpless?
Losing Sarah? It's like when Stenbeck first told me she was alive. He had me looking every which way, and no matter what, I couldn't find her. I need that child. I need to make things work with her. It's like, if I can fix this, if I can be a good father, even this late in the game, then maybe I can atone for some of the mistakes that I made. You, of all people, can understand that.
Your redemption is none of my business, Marshall. I'm not interested in saving your soul, just your daughter.
Then help me find her. You keep saying you want to sever any ties with me. As soon as I get Sarah back, she and I will become our own little family, which means we'll be staying as far away from your family as we can get. So you'll find Bonnie, she'll find Sarah, and we'll be out of your life for good.
For that, I'll do whatever I can.
Welcome to the great indoors. That's what Calvin and I call it. Calvin's got his own indoor style, his own indoor needs, and now his own indoor food. I did some research and I found something new. Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula. It's nutritionally formulated for indoor cats and has wholesome grains and the garden greens Calvin craves.
Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Cat Chow way of life.
Indoor cat, new Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula. Makes sense.
Tough heartburn? Try Maximum Strength Mylanta. Nothing's faster or more soothing than Maximum Strength Mylanta, the liquidator.
When kids' clothes get monster stains, it's time to pre-treat, right? Wrong. Stained clothes go right in the wash with new Spray and Wash Pink. Pour with detergent to get pre-treating action. Pink removes stains better than detergent alone. New Spray and Wash Pink.
Today, more people with diabetes are getting to know Atwt Compact. The one with the drum. Automatic, so you never have to handle a test strip, even when you're in the middle of something important. Compact from Atwt. Diabetes made easier. Life lived better.
There's something great going around. Something so delicious, people can't get enough of it. It's these new reclosable bottles of Ensure. They're great tasting and go anywhere and everywhere you do to give you a good source of complete balanced nutrition to help you stay healthy. Enjoy Ensure as a snack or occasional meal in 5 creamy, rich flavors. Ensure, now in reclosable bottles. Drink to your health, wherever you go.
My allergies will never ruin my life again.
Announcing the most important breakthrough in the history of allergy relief. Full-strength Claritin tablets are now available without a prescription. Non-drowsy, 24-hour Claritin.
Am I glad Claritin is off prescription? Now it's so easy for me to get the relief I need without drowsiness.
I just take one Claritin in the morning, and it works all day and all night.
Claritin never makes me drowsy, so now I can do what I want, when I want.
Full prescription strength Claritin, now without a prescription.
Twix. It's all in the mix.
Can't even get a decent cup of coffee. Why are so many uniforms pushing paper around here? You need to have them out on the street.
You are not the DA anymore. You do not get to have an opinion about how I run this squad. Now, I know what I'm doing, Marshal, so back off and let me do my job.
I will back off when... Where's my daughter? I know you know where she is, so don't try to deny it.
I wouldn't think of it.
You're under a legal obligation to tell me.
The only obligation I have is to Sarah. I will tell you where she is, under one condition.
What is it?
You agree to share permanent custody of her with me.
Bonnie? At least you could have left me a message or a note or something. You could have put away your CDs. Maybe you're down at the country club. I think I'll check over there. I thought you might be here.
Oh, yes, you have managed to turn Jennifer against me, but you will not do the same thing with Will.
No, I don't have to do a thing.
Oh, I see. Because you think Jennifer's gonna do all your dirty work for you? Well, I don't think so. She and I may be having problems right now, but the minute she finds out the way you have manipulated her, she's gonna come running right back to me.
From a woman who paid Andre to get out of town. I mean, all behind Jennifer's back.
Wait a second, you know full well that I never paid that guy a cent. But somebody did. And I'm gonna prove that it was you.
You have too much free time. You know what you need? A hobby. Maybe macrame. Yeah, you could make yourself a whole line of macrame pantsuits. That could be your big comeback.
I have plenty of outside interests, don't you worry about me, Paul. None of which is as important as making sure that Jennifer knows exactly the kind of man her brother is.
What am I supposed to apologize for, Jennifer?
For accusing Paul and me.
Yeah, you and Paul didn't call the cops. But you would have, had you had the opportunity.
But I didn't. And therein lies the difference.
Jennifer, you've been trying to set me up. Now, if I had taken advantage of you that night when you were pretending to be drunk, you would have gone to the cops, you would have told Paul that I attacked you, am I right?
No. No. The whole drunk thing was my idea, okay? I never said anything to Paul. He doesn't know anything about it.
So why'd you do it?
Because I like being with you. And I think you like being with me too, don't you? I felt it, Dusty. You kissed me back.
Hey, don't give me that, all right? This is about revenge, Jennifer. You hate Rose. You want revenge for what she and I did to your brother.
No, it's
No,
not.
you think you're clever? You are not. You are an amateur. Your primary objective has been to mess things up with me and Rose.
Have you looked in the mirror lately, Dusty? This is not about Rose. It's about you. All of you. Rose is one lucky woman. Where is she tonight?
It's none of your business.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Listen, if there's something wrong between you and Rose, and it's something I did, then I'm really sorry.
Every time you or your brother comes near me, that's a problem for me.
Hey, I know we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sorry about that, I really am. But that's why it's so important to me that you understand that Paul and I didn't give you up to the police.
I got it. I understand, and I'm sorry I sold you short. We're done.
And Paul. Sorry you misjudged him too?
Don't push it.
Apologies accepted. Friends? Kind of. Good luck working things out with Craig.
I'll work it out. Craig needs the luck.
I'm so sorry about all
Go away.
I will. I I will. If you give me a chance to explain.
There's nothing to explain. You obviously found the idea of having a baby with me so distasteful. You got yourself arrested.
No, I tried to tell you.
When did you try to tell me? I never knew how you felt. You let me assume that we both wanted to have a baby.
It just all happened so fast. I didn't have the heart to.
So what, you let me set up this interview with an adoption agency, and then you pull a high school prank at the last minute?
Well, I thought it would hurt less somehow. And I can't hurt you. I love you.
Then you should have trusted me. I wasn't asking you to raise a child alone. I would have been there. I would have done all the hard work.
I know. But an army of nannies would not have made a difference here. The years that I spent raising Bryant, Lucy, were the most wonderful, frustrating, and terrifying years of my life, and I am glad they are over.
So that's it. You get to decide whether I get to be a mother.
Oh, Rosanna, you and I have so much to do in life. I've never been happier. I've never been this content. This is perfect. But a child is going to change that, and I don't want to change anything.
I made such a fool of myself.
No, you didn't.
I did. I was looking through catalogs to find things for a nursery. If you had told me from the beginning, you would have saved me so much pain.
Well, before we got married, all of our discussions about children centered on the fact that you couldn't have any. And if I had known adoption was in our future...
You didn't know, because I didn't know. I just had a life-changing operation. I couldn't think straight. I'm sorry I never told you that I wanted to have a baby so badly, but I just found out.
Can't stand to see one.
Well, then, just do me a favor and leave.
Isn't that where we started? Have we made any progress here? Isn't there something that I can do to make you feel better?
There's one thing.
Tell me, please.
It's non-negotiable.
Well, I would expect nothing less.
Give up your club. Immediately.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
There's something you need to know about your brother. He's not the man that you think he is.
You don't want to have a baby with me? I don't want to have a business with you. I'm going to take all my money out.
There's an exotic twist to herbal essences. Fruit Fusions shampoos and conditioners. It takes the organic experience to an even more spectacular place.
Wait till she tries the body wash.
Herbal Essences Fruit Fusions and Fruit Fusions Body Wash.
Boy, do people love coming home to a Febreze fresh house. Febreze sweeps away stale odors so the whole house feels fresh air clean, which you're gonna love. A lot. Febreze, the more you use it, the more you love it.
Kids, they go through stages. That's why there's Oral-B Stages, expertly designed for each stage of your kid's teeth to get a great clean at any age. Oral-B Stages.
Do some squirrel tagging, boys. Let's go, man.
We try to get out there as early as we can. It's kind of the early bird gets the squirrel theory.
It's not a sport for the weak. You don't know what a squirrel's gonna do. They can get up to 14 miles per hour, and that's without shoes.
It's the circle of life here. We tag, they run, they tag, we run.
When they're it, and they gotta come tag you, that's when the fun begins.
No matter what you do, you want fuel to do it. Jimmy Dean sandwiches with tasty sausage, egg, and cheese on a home-style biscuit.
These things go tree to tree.
Premature babies need extra care in the hospital and when they go home, especially in the cold and flu season. Preemies up to age 2 are at high risk from a potentially serious virus called RSV. Thousands are hospitalized every year. It can be prevented.
Help protect your preemie from serious RSV disease. Call this number now for free RSV information.
Suarez, I have some good news. I'm taking you out.
Oh, you said you had good news.
I do. I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Give me the ball.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
We're tossing the new survivors overboard with just the clothes on their backs. No supplies.
It was just shocking.
No food.
I'm starving.
No extra clothes.
I'm wearing a dress.
He doesn't have on any underwear. I don't want to see none of that mess.
Survivor Pearl Islands premieres 1 week from tonight.
It's one drama more people watch than The Practice, Alias, and NYPD Blue. The Guardian. Don't miss the shocking season premiere.
Oh, God.
Tuesday, September 23rd.
Kohl's 40 to 50% off sale is this Friday and Saturday only from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. You'll save 40 to 50% store-wide. Save 50% on selected kitchen electrics. Save 40 to 50% on women's coordinates and all juniors and young men's screen-printed tees. Take 40 to 50% off a great selection of shoes for the family. Save 50% on all bed pillows and solid bath towels. Plus, take an extra 20% off all fine jewelry, already 55% off. Kohl's 40 to 50% off sale is this Friday and Saturday only. Kohl's. Shop happy, leave happy.
I want to introduce gamers to a whole new level of playing.
I want to create a superhero who isn't so super.
Innovation. What does it mean? In media arts and animation at the Illinois Institute of Art, it's capturing your imagination on a three-dimensional canvas. It's expressing yourself through your work. But most of all, it means being the creative professional you've always wanted to be. Media arts and animation. The Illinois Institute of Art. 1-800-886-1037.
Poolorama's big September sale is heating up with fire sale pricing and savings up to 60% on above-ground pools and top brand spas. Get big savings on wood bars from just $3.99. Over 200 bar stools are priced starting at just $49. Only at Poolorama.
America remembers 9/11. Team coverage in Chicago and around the nation at 4:30.
Put the gun down!
Out of sight, CBS Sunday.
It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
You're going to send me back to my father.
No, I just want to talk to you, that's all.
Well, I'm not going to go.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. I don't have to talk. I can listen. You want me to listen? Why don't we sit down over there and you can tell me why you don't want to live with your father. Okay? Are you hungry? Can I get you something to eat or something to drink? Or...
No.
Okay. Take all the time you need.
Well, it's just, I always thought I wanted to be someone's daughter, but now that I am.
It's a little strange.
Yeah.
And harder than you imagined, right? I mean, here you thought you didn't have any parents, and suddenly this man...
This stranger
is telling you that you have to live with him and expecting you to act like a daughter.
I don't know how a daughter's supposed to act.
Well, that's something you have in common with Marshall, because he doesn't know how a father should act either.
No kidding. Do you know what he got me for a present? He got me this little doll, like I'm 10 years old. I mean, he calls himself my father. He doesn't even know me.
Well, maybe not completely, but A part of him has always known you. You know, Sarah, it wasn't that long ago that Marshall found out you even existed. And he made many sacrifices to find you.
Well, why didn't he?
The only reason that he stopped looking was because this very bad man told him that you were dead. This man was blackmailing your father and making him do things that he didn't want to do. And when your father turned the man in, he was shot.
By the bad man?
Yeah. And he almost died. So, in light of all of that, I mean, do you think maybe you could overlook his clumsy attempts at trying to be a dad and give him a chance to learn?
You think I should?
Yeah, I do.
Then you wouldn't have to worry about me messing up Bonnie's life anymore.
Sarah, listen to me. Bonnie loves you. And I don't have a problem with that. But she can't be your parent. You have a father, a man who wants to do right by you. And you should be with him.
It sounds like you like him a lot. Bonnie doesn't. She said you didn't either.
Well, it really doesn't matter how I feel, does it?
Bonnie said that something really bad happened between you and Marshall. What was it?
You know, you are playing a dangerous game. I do not succumb to blackmail.
No one is blackmailing you. I am merely offering you an exchange. I will tell you where Sarah is in return for shared custody.
No deal. You either tell me, or I'll bring you up on charges for extortion, withholding the whereabouts of a minor, kidnapping.
Well, I'm sure my mother can handle whatever you bring my way, Marshall.
Your mother's on my side.
You know, there's a lot more at stake here than your precious legal victories.
What's at stake here is my child. My child, not yours. You don't have any rights regarding custody of her, not one.
You may have all the legal rights, but I have the emotional ones. I love Sarah. I understand her. She is not some prize I just won or a way to stop feeling guilty for my past mistakes. Marshall, to me, she is a person, and that has to count for something.
It can count for anything you want it to, but it still does not make you her parent. That's my right. And if you try to take that away from me, I will come after you with every law on the books.
You know, every time you think I'm getting in your way, you threaten to haul me in.
And I haven't for your mother's sake. See, I'll fight for my child. And I will destroy anybody who threatens her. And this time, that means you.
Andre, it's Paul Ryan. Again, you need to call me. I'm not kidding around. You really need to call me. Hey, Jen.
Hey, yourself.
What's with you?
Well, I found out who clued the police that Dusty and Craig were running an illegal betting operation.
No kidding. Supermodel or super sleuth? I'm very impressed.
Well, it helps when your dad is chief of detectives. I had him get me a copy of the 911 phone log for that day. 3 guesses who blew the whistle.
I don't care what Dusty says. I know it wasn't you or me.
It was Craig. He had himself arrested so some adoption agency would rule him unfit to be a parent. Can you believe what a loser he is?
No. I mean, yeah, but no.
And he was totally willing to have us blamed for the arrest, but thanks to me, Dusty now knows the truth.
Wait a second. Why do you care what Dusty thinks?
I don't.
You got plans for Dusty, you dropped them. Dusty Donovan is off limits to you.
Yeah, and you know what's off limits to you, Paul? My life. No one gets to tell me how to live it, and that includes you. And if you don't believe me, just ask Mom.
You have no idea what this guy is capable of.
Okay, if you start telling me that you're trying to protect me...
Okay, no, hold on. You're right. And I quit. Just tell me that you will at least think about what I said to you.
Paul?
All right. Change the subject. How about Rosanna? Does she know that Craig called 911?
She was right there when I showed Dusty the phone log the call was traced from.
How'd she take that?
Terrible. It's like her best friend just got killed. And of course, Craig tried to explain, but, she ran out.
Do you know where she went?
No idea. I'm sure she didn't go home. She wouldn't want to run into Craig.
Probably not.
That poor woman. She must really be desperate for someone to understand what she's going through. But Craig obviously never could.
I give up my partnership in Java Underground,
Or you lose any chance to fix the mess you've made of this marriage.
Is that an ultimatum?
Those are my terms. You can look at it any way you want to. You're either married to this business that isn't worth your time, or you're married to me.
Well, am I asking you to give up Cabot Motors?
I don't have any problem keeping Cabot Motors from affecting our relationship. You live in two separate worlds, business and personal, and the bridge that you build between them is made of lies. I have been through this once before with Monte Carlo. I am not going through it again. I am not going to be the outsider in my own relationship. I'm not going to be the last person to know what my husband is up to.
No, you won't, because this is not going to happen again.
Oh, no, it probably won't. But you know what? Some other situation will come up, and then you will just go sliding headlong down whatever slippery slope is ethically available.
This situation, this club, is the first thing that I've had any fun with besides you since Monte Carlo.
Oh.
All right?
Wow, well, it must have been really tough for you to narc on your partner. Still, it got you out of being a parent. Being a father, didn't it?
All right. That's what you're angry about, and we will work that out, all right? But don't ask me to leave a partnership that could be a huge success.
What about our partnership? Doesn't that count?
You and I can work anything out.
Really? I don't know. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna make this very simple for you. You don't want to have a baby with me? I don't want to have a business with you. I'm gonna take all my money out.
Last night, apartment 7A used a regular breath-freshening toothpaste, but 7B used something completely new, so advanced it freshens breath for 12 hours. New Colgate Total Advanced Fresh. 7A stopped fighting bad breath hours ago, but the patented combination of ingredients in new Colgate Total Advanced Fresh attaches to teeth. Fresh breath lasts for 12 hours. Someone should tell 7A. 7B's too busy. Good morning. New Colgate Total Advanced Fresh with whitening. 12-hour fresh breath.
Now, wherever your allergies strike, there's a new non-drowsy medicine that lets you do something wonderful. Breathe again. Announcing Atwt Allergy and Sinus. It relieves sinus pressure, stops runny nose, and clears your nasal congestion so you can breathe again. Inside, outside, wherever you are. Get prescription-strength, non-drowsy allergy and sinus relief even Claritin can't beat. New Atwt Allergy and Sinus. The right relief, wherever you are. Atwt.
So, are you telling us, Mr.
Billy.
Mr. Billy, that you have found something that you agree with your mom's on?
That is correct, Senator.
And what would that be?
Checks. We like it, and our moms like that we like it.
Even without the marshmallow puffs and bright colors, you'll happily eat checks?
That is correct, Senator.
You do realize that Chex is low in sugar?
Did you know that? No one.
There's one cereal they like that you want them to like. Chex. Everyone's on the same square.
Who voted for these guys? Not me.
Only Oust air sanitizer kills odor-causing bacteria in the air.
I mostly sprayed Lysol in the air. I thought Lysol was an air sanitizer.
It's true, Lysol works on surfaces, but it's not meant for the air. Only Oust air sanitizer kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria in the air.
My daughter Carly is like a tomboy, and her clothes are stinky and gross. Little spray right away. It smells great, just fresh.
Get odor-causing bacteria out with Oust air sanitizer. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Oust gets rid of the odors, doesn't mask the odors.
Can you keep your eggs from sticking? Yes, you can. With Pam, America's favorite no-stick spray. Spray the pan, spray the spatula. With Pam, your eggs just come out better. Pam, America's favorite no-stick spray.
The head quilter is here. When you care about making Quilted Northern Ultra, it shows. Our secret is a top layer of ultra-soft absorbent microquilts and another silky smooth layer of ultra-softness.
Quilted Northern Ultra. It's all in the quilting.
CBS premiere Thursday. The new season of CSI is about to begin. And all we can tell you is assume nothing.
So they lure the victims with the promise of sex?
It's just so twisted.
The season premiere of CSI. Then.
A school bus has gone missing.
Now, there's a bunch of children trapped with no air.
The season premiere of Without a Trace. After CSI, CBS Thursday, September 25th.
You can't pull your money out of Java Underground.
Oh, really? Yes, we can.
We are about to open. We have spent a small fortune in renovations, and we have a deal.
We have a marriage. And you keep changing the rules.
All right, look. You want to punish me? Make me sleep on the couch or something. But don't try to control me with money. That's not going to work.
You know, what I'm doing actually has nothing to do with you. It has to do with me. I'm protecting the last shred of dignity that I have.
Rosanna!
No, don't. Follow me, okay?
Damn you, Montgomery. You're gonna pay for this, pal.
What did my father do to you that made Bonnie hate him so much?
What makes you think it has anything to do with me?
Well, Bonnie said you dated.
We did date, briefly, but it ended.
Ended good or ended bad?
Badly. It ended badly.
Why?
Well, you know, just grown-up stuff.
You keep saying you want me to live with the guy and you won't even tell me what happened.
Well, sweetheart, because it really has nothing to do with your relationship with him.
It does if it means that I can't trust him.
Honey, it's personal. Okay. Basically, your father's feelings for me were stronger than mine were for him. And that imbalance led to a great deal of conflict. Okay, and Bonnie is just still angry at him for the way he behaved during that time.
So you forgive him and she doesn't? Why?
Maybe because I'm a mom. I know what it's like to have a daughter. I know what's at stake here. But the point is, Sarah, Marshall is your father, and he wants to give you a home. Please, let him do that.
I'll find Sarah with or without you.
And you know all she's gonna do is run away from you. She will hate you for having me arrested.
In a few weeks, she won't even remember you.
Oh, she will remember me. She will always remember me as someone who loved her. Someone who reached out to her.
I love her. I reached out to her.
You don't even know how to talk to her, Marshall. You are so far in over your head here. The only way Sarah will ever trust or respect you is if I'm standing right there telling her it's okay. You need me.
I need you to tell me where my daughter is.
Not unless I get shared custody. I promised her. I promised her I would never leave her side. And that I would never just turn her over to you, not like this. I keep my promises.
Hal, arrest this girl on charges of extortion, kidnapping, obstruction of justice.
Halt. Bonnie, I'm gonna need your help here.
By all means. Arrest me.
Great news for every driver who's too busy to have his diaper changed. Huggies has invented a whole new way of diapering. Huggies Convertibles, the very first diaper pants. When he's in high gear, slip them on fast, like pants. When he shifts down to low, it's easy to put them on like a diaper. Whatever works best. Huggies Convertibles diaper pants. Hit the road in style, starting with size 5.
You played well.
I did okay.
Sometimes you just want to give a little more.
You hungry?
Why not start with dinner?
Stouffer Skillet Sensations has juicy white meat chicken, perfectly blended with crunchy vegetables. It's more like what you'd make yourself.
Let's practice.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Stouffer Skillet Sensations.
Nothing comes closer to home.
And try new garlic chicken and steak teriyaki, 2 great tasting new varieties.
Introducing new Soft Shimmer Moisturizer from Jergens. Made with subtle light reflectors, Jergens gives your skin a hint of shimmer. You can't help but show it off. New Jergens Soft Shimmer Moisturizer. Love your body.
Brace yourself. It's a commercial about your period and how the Stay Free Maxi is designed to protect better. 4 double walls, and fluid stays locked in the center better than a leading maxi.
So forget leaks.
Stay Free will protect you.
We started out with 1 cat, then things changed.
Can we keep him?
Hello? Who are you?
That's when we discovered no matter how many cats you have, an odor-free home starts with Arm & Hammer, like Super Scoop. That's because only Arm & Hammer litters have the odor-absorbing power of Arm & Hammer baking soda, which doesn't just cover up odors, it eliminates them. Arm & Hammer Super Scoop or long-lasting crystal blend. So, no matter how many cats you wind up with, an odor-free home starts with Arm & Hammer.
Want to trade places?
I'm comfortable here.
That's my point.
Hey, focus on the reward.
Focus on the reward.
Treat your family to a little wholesome goodness. Introducing new Country Crock Plus Yogurt. A taste of the country whipped with yogurt.
This is taking forever.
Don't talk so much. You'll lose count.
Thought you were counting.
No, I'm not.
New Shed Spread Country Crock Plus Yogurt. A little taste of the country whipped with the wholesome goodness of yogurt.
She wasn't supposed to be in that car.
Why does this have to happen?
I'll kill you, son of a bitch!
You think I had anything to do with it?
You had everything to do with it.
I want to see if there's any possibility of filing charges.
Victor Newman is going down for what he did.
Victor, Ashley, Brad, Jack, the young and the restless.
Go ahead, Hal. You do what you have to do.
Just tell me where Sarah is and we can put an end to this right now.
Nope.
Bonnie, if I charge you, Marshall's gonna get a conviction.
You got that right.
You'll have a record for some very serious crimes. Look, I'm willing to overlook the fact that this department has put in a lot of manpower and a lot of money. Now, if you know where Sarah is, it's time to come clean right now.
I'm sorry, Hal. But I just can't do that.
What's going on here?
Bonnie's about to be arrested.
There's no need for that. Sarah's fine.
Oh, thank God. I was so worried. Why'd you run off like that?
Well, I was scared, and... Well, I'm better now, and I'm ready to go home.
May I come in? Paul's not here.
Good. I want to talk to you.
There's nothing to discuss.
Well, honey, there is. There's something you need to know about your brother. He's not the man that you think he is.
Rosanna? Oh, Dusty. Let me explain. What?
That's gonna be hard for you to explain with your teeth. Knock down your throat.
Here you go, Miss Montgomery.
It's Cabot. Again.
Who's makes a lousy friend. I heard. I'm really sorry.
On the next As the World Turns,
somewhere in this apartment is proof that Paul gave money to Andre.
You want me to spy on my brother?
No, the club needs an angel. I just pulled one out of the night sky.
Give me a name.
Molly McKinnon.
You are still mad at me because I slept with Mike.
Want to add more color to your life? Add new fade-resistant Preference by L'Oreal. Now Preference has 20% more fade-resistant color.